up? Alright, YouTube. This is it. The first test ride. Traffic looks light. It's early in the morning. Mirrors looking decent. I'm going to get gas, so that is the quest for the day. Get gas, stop by the parking lot and do some little test riding. Oh, baby. I ain't felt this in a while. Get a little hit ski in before. Don't want to be a douchebag, because this ain't a Harley, this is a Victory. This is a Victory Gunner 1731cc, and it's a beast. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I totally understand Harleys weigh a lot more than this thing. This thing's only like 600 pounds. I think the FZ I had was 400 or somewhere around there, but just the pure fact is that I'm just not used to heavier bikes. And like, this thing is just absolutely insane. Ooh. Oh, she says she's in neutral. That was weird. She's a beauty. I can't say she's my favorite. At least look-wise. She feels good, but look-wise, not my favorite. I definitely prefer Slimmer. But for the trade I did for it, I mean, like, really cannot be mad whatsoever. I traded a bunch of guns that I don't even use, never even really used, except for a couple that I everyday carried. And that was pretty much it. I had the Hellcat with a bunch of accessories, including the compensator. Hellcat Pro with a red dot and light and all that. And then I had the RXM. RXM was bone stock, other than I bought a OD green. Well, maybe not OD green. I bought a green forest green, I think. Yeah, I bought a forest green frame. But other than that, she was bone stock. Technically still bone stock because it's just the frame you get from Magpul. And I traded a 300 Blackout that I spray painted. It wasn't nothing special. Also traded a AKV9 binary. AKV9 with a binary. That was the most expensive one. I spent $1,200, but the value of the gun is $1,600, so that's what really helped me on the trade. But yeah, no, this thing's awesome. She's beautiful. I just got to get used to riding her more before I can really take her out and, you know, let her rip. And, you know, like daily rider, I got to get used to it. I'm just so not used to heavy bikes whatsoever, so handful of times it was like, ugh. I gotta remember to cut my turn signal off. I keep forgetting about that. I did that on the FZ as well. Yeah, I didn't notice. I didn't think people were gonna be in the church today. So kind of really ruins my plans. I was kind of hoping to do some practice, but since there's people here, I won't disturb them because this bike's fairly loud. I should have went more to the right, but oh, sweet, no one's coming. But yeah, no, she's great. She's awesome. She's a beaut for sure. She is a whopping 809 miles when I got her. Tires are a little bit dry rotted just because they're old, but nothing really to be too concerned about. Just need to get them changed out as soon as I possibly can. I gotta get the tag, the title and the name. I gotta get the tag. She was definitely a good trade. I think total roughly I spent on the firearms close to $5,000, maybe. I'd honestly, I'd probably say less. I wouldn't say $5,000. I'd say at most 48, possibly less than that. About 4,800 roughly in guns and $500 on top. And for this bike in typical condition with average miles, she's 6,300. To be 809 miles when I got her is absolutely nuts. Like really, really nuts. And now she's full, but I do need to figure some stuff out, like the gas tank light stays on. I do want a digital speedometer if I keep this. I need to figure something out for this because this kind of blocks my view. I can see how fast I'm going, but I can't see anything down here. I did have issues. I'm like gonna say 90% sure it's my fault. I had a gas can left and it had a 87 in it, and you know, I text my buddy and I'm like, hey, is it cool if I just run out this 87 and I don't use 93 yet? You know, because for one, I didn't want to just pour the gas can out. He was like, yeah, and I guess somehow the gas in the gas can got contaminated because I took her on, you know, my typical practice around the neighborhood rides. When I got home, I filled the gas can up, well, the gas tank up, and when I filled the gas tank up and started her up, it took about 1 minute of her just kind of purring. Then she shut down, and I was like, oh no, that's not good. After a lot of thinking and tinkering and talking and trying to figure it out, Hunter wasn't like 100% sure it was gas because it would crank, but it wouldn't start. And it only happened after I put the gas in. So he was like pretty much 100% sure it was gas. So I took a little siphon tube, siphoned the gas out in buckets, and sure enough, that thing had a load of water in it. Could not tell you how, don't know when. I have no idea how water got in that gas can, because it's one of those gas cans where you have to press the thing in and shove the nozzle to open it. And to my knowledge, it was sitting under the porch with no one touching it for a handful of weeks. So I don't know how water got in that gas whatsoever. But so we painstakingly sat out here for nearly over an hour, draining every last drop out of the tank. We had to pop this cover off, so if you ever need to, behind this 106 cubic inch cover, that is your fuel pump tube. It's got, at least mine, I don't know if every model has this, but mine has a quick connect. So you just pop it off, and then, you know, we'd put a bucket right here, and it's annoying, but what you do is you just sit there, turn the bike off, wait roughly 10 seconds, cut it back on, it'll pump, and then it'll pump it out. We had to do that for like 30 minutes to get all the water out. And then whenever you're done, if you are running into that issue, make sure you put gas in it and flush it again after you put gas in it, good gas, because, you know, there's still going to be some stuff in it. So there is a steering lock right here on the right side of the bike. The only thing I have to say that I don't like about this bike, and this is just a personal preference, I'm not a fan of the pipes being near my leg. I am not a fan of how wide it is, but that's just a cruiser thing. I know you can get some slimmer cruisers, but so yeah, guys, this is Dirt Brothers. We're back. At least I'm back. Hunter can't get a bike yet. Fingers crossed he might be able to get one. He's looking into maybe getting dirt bikes with our buddy Dylan, so maybe there'll be off-road content and I can do on-road content. Hope you guys enjoy.